Yeah, a little bunch.
Oh, really? Well, I missed this last night, but T-Dubs told me it showed up. Thank you so much. Who sent me this? What does it say? Read the first word.
A gift for you.
There you go.
Just
Add
a present.
Stick.
Stick.
What's the last letter? Stick. And what's that letter? No. What's that letter?
Steering wheel.
No. What's that letter? The last one.
R.
What's the noise?
Car.
So stick.
Sticker.
Sticker. And what's that say? Jeff. Thank you, Jeff. What's this? Whoa. Thank you so much, Jeff. Stop. That's for when you guys come with me to the job site, you have your own hard hats. Thank you so much, Jeff. Okay, so that's enough. That is enough of the bubbles. And we're going to go buy a space heater so people on this... Yeah, when you come, you can wear that. Thank you, Jeff.
And can I wear it?
Yes, it's for both of you. You guys say thank you, Jeff?
Thank you, Jeff.
Thanks, buddy. And like our video we did yesterday about insurance, our neighborhood insurance is going to go up a lot, homeowners, because everybody's getting their roofs done. We got a lot of hail. The roofs are pretty old. These houses are made in 2006. I see you. Oh, I love your hard hat.
For work.
That's for work. Nicely done. What's that? But yeah, so they got it done. My neighbor got it done last year, but everyone's getting it done. So we'll probably get ours done eventually. That's another deductible you got to pay for. I think it's $1,500 to $2,000 on our homeowners, but there you go. Got to be done. 20-year shelf life on these roofs. So major score, guys. $90. That's like an LED light that turns on in here. That's so cool. And it has a propane tank that's full. But we have been wanting one of these for the wintertime, and they said $90. Come get it. Neighborhood website. Thanks a lot, neighborhood website.
I want to see how to turn it. I want to see how it looks.
There's a little switch right here with a light.
I want to see what it feels like when it turns.
It's kind of hot outside. It's supposed to be 94 today, so maybe we'll use it when it gets cold again. Okay, that thing is pretty awesome. Pretty sure it's never been used also. So yeah, having a little patio. Concert season is upon us, so let's have it all set up, I guess. But first, let's go to the lake for a great 4th. T-Dubs is all Americaned out. Woo! I got the Americano shoes on. Let's do this. Headed to the lake. The BMW might have been, searching the Beamer. Yeah. What's up? Okay, the boat is launched. Let's start the weekend. Okay, trailer's put away. Let's go play in the water. Get a beautiful sunset in. Well, here's Saturday morning. Who needs a lake? Oh gosh. Who needs a lake? We just got a water sprinkler. Freedom! Purpose built. Yeah, baby. Okay, I'll watch you spin around. Whoa. All right, let's go get the water. Okay, guys, the storm is coming in. We were going to go to our friends for fireworks, but it's going right over their house, so we're just going to buy our own and go. Not yet.
Yeah, he got no water. It's a candle.
That's all right, buddy. Hey, good morning. Happy day after our independence. July 5th. Got an F-150 coming quickly on mine. But I'm going 20, so calm down. But great fireworks last night. We shot off fireworks like 3 or 4 times this weekend, and then yesterday, of course, again. But it was an awesome display, but the rain came right as it started to get like pitch black. So we shot them off a little earlier, but it was still awesome. And there was one called the Phoenix Flyer or something like that that was pretty crazy. It was like brr, 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 kept like continuously shooting like Israel's what's it called, Iron Dome. Just kept shooting. But hope you guys all had a great 4th of July. Hope you're all safe. Hope you had fun. Hope you enjoyed the meaning of it. And God bless America. All right. Well, back to work to keep living that American dream we're trying to live and keep going. So let's get to the truck, get it warmed up, get it pre-tripped, get back to work. Probably got a pretty good shower last night because it was raining pretty hard for a little bit over there. So she's all rinsed off and ready for another run. Back to QT on a, what, Wednesday morning, yeah. Sorry about that, you got a little charge cord in your interview. Oh man, get that out of the way. Food line's coming across. Not too busy this morning, but I got a BMW coming from way left and I don't know how fast he's going, so let's wait for him. Get some fuel. What's the price today? I think it's still $3.33. BMW has some giant grills on the front now. Used to have like 2 little small ones they call them kidney grills. Now they got these big old grills like all the way down to the bottom of the car. Not sure if I like that. Yep, still $3.33. We'll take it. Tow truck or dump truck's just sitting right there. I don't know if that's a good choice for a parking spot, but hey, Buick. There you go. That's a typical person I think would buy a Buick. Maybe he's having problems because he's typically shouldn't stop right there. I don't know. Oh, he got Bojangles, so he just stopped there for some jangles. Okay. Nice white Pete right there. And a nice old 7.3 probably diesel crew cab. There you go. Carolina drum. On a dry van. And we're busy. We got 3 open lanes, 4 that are not open, 4 occupied. We're going for 7, lucky 7. There you go. That guy's coming back from camping probably. Had a good time hopefully. And we're probably gonna have a lot of camping traffic on the road today because everyone's going back home, like those 2 trailers out there. All right, let's navigate. Okay, she's counting down. 2:33. Let's go check the trailer and then get a little refreshment. Okay, we got our breakfast pizza and we are ready to go. Let's get back to the truck. And today let's talk about tax forms. IRP. If you've never heard of either of these things, thinking about being a owner-operator on your own, which right now is not a great time, but maybe in the future, to teach you something, you're gonna have to have a form called a 2290. That's an IRS form. It's for your company, your name, your VIN of your truck, or your trucks. In this case, I had to do it differently this year. I had to do 2 trucks because now I have the day cab also. But what this form does is it just tells the IRS pretty much what trucks you're running under your EIN. If you don't know what EIN is, it's an employer identification number for the IRS to have, like, it's like a tax ID instead of your social security number for your business when you file your taxes. So before the local DMV will let you do anything, or even like if you have a title for your truck or if you're financing a new truck, before they'll let you get a plate for your truck, which you need to go through the scales, and pretty much for anything, you have to have it plated. You have to have that form. So it's pretty instantaneous. I use a company called Express Truck Tax. I've been using them since I started for 5 years, and it's like $100 per truck, and then they charge their own little like $15 fee to file it for you, but it happens in like 30 seconds. So have to get that before you can take your truck down to get your plate. And in South Carolina, there's only a couple of major offices, like one in Blythewood, which is kind of by Columbia, and one up here in Greer that I went to last time I did the white truck. So anytime you buy a new truck, the first time you do it, you're good. After that, you have to go to a physical location, but after that, you can just do it online. So TDEPS did it for me, but mine was due July 1st for the next fiscal year. And yeah, but remember that form. It's about $100 per truck, $22.90. You have to have that done, and it's called a stamped paper. And they'll like mail you an actual piece of paper for $5, but just you can just email it to the office or print it out and bring it with you. But it's just this, when it says stamped, it's just like a water logo on it. Because I didn't understand it. I was like, what are you talking about? It's stamped paper. And I kept showing that they didn't see the water logo. And like, oh, it's stamped. I'm like, okay. The first time I went down there, so it's just like stamped by the company that did it for you. So remember that. But remember those when you're trying to go get your truck. Well, amongst everything else you're going to be dealing with trucking, Remember, you have to have the 2290 printed or a copy on your phone, a PDF, before you go get your truck plated. So this year we did 2 trucks, and you can do multiple trucks. So you can have 20 trucks. Swift probably has, I don't know how many trucks they have, 5,000, but all these different companies. So you have to file that out, and then you'll get your plate, and then you'll be able to run through the scales and not get in trouble. So remember that we did ours. That's a nice old Pete coming through with one of those the grain trailer or what it is. Cool, it's got the old circle headlights. But yeah, today's video is talk about that a little bit and getting your trucks going when you first bought them, or if you own them, take your title in there before you can plate them. Tax forms, because the government has to have their money, right? Oh yeah, we're gonna have some RV traffic today. And those are the grills I'm talking about. They're giant now, my goodness. But okay, yeah, so the 2290, you have to have that, and then you can go get your IRP. And what your IRP is like your car registration every year. They have to do it every year, and that's what actually gives you your plate. So I think it's called International Registration Plan, IRP. And that is what gives you that plate from your local DMV, and then you can run. So make sure you get that 2290, and what the heck's up with BMW? It's a beautiful day though, it's not too sunny, so we're not too hot yet. I'm sure it's coming though. Pretty smooth sailing, just got a little bad merging going on over there at the 20, and now we got something else going on. I don't know if someone had a problem with their car or what, but maybe a tire blew. There's a tire piece right there, I don't know. But everybody kind of stopped at the top of that hill. So yeah, alrighty. Keep rolling, get over here, get loaded, but that's a little bit of info on kind of what's the process for getting your plate for your truck after you've found your truck. After it's not just buying a truck and there you go to the DMV and get it registered like a car. There's tax implications involved, and different mileages you have to keep track of, and setting up your IFTA account. IFTA is a whole different thing. It's a tax for every state for how many miles you ran in your state, how much fuel you bought in your state. So everything's you got to keep track of. It seems overwhelming, but once you do it a couple times, it's not that bad. It's not that much stuff you need to do. Just check out the FMCSA website, fmcsa.gov. Get your separate bank account in order. I had credit cards and bank accounts put in order, and then get an EIN with the IRS. File for that. Set up an LLC, an S corp. That gets into more tax things. So get a good tax representative also. I don't want to give advice on that. Just make sure you have a tax, someone in the family that's a tax person, or uncle or cousin, or someone who's a CPA, or there's plenty of truck tax services also, but I believe they kind of charge you a little more than they should. But then again, it's taxes, so it's good to have the right people on your side for that. But okay, keep going down 26. Hope for smooth trails from here. The way station was closed back there, the small one. Not even anybody getting pulled in there. What's that guy got in his flatbed? A little hot shot. If you wonder what hot shot is, I don't know if that guy's. Yeah, he's got numbers on the side of his truck. Rainer Transport. A hot shot is pretty much your own personal 2,500, 3,500, 4,500 pickup truck. You can also rent them. Running typically a flatbed trailer, taking stuff hot shot, like quick stuff that just needs to go real quick. And it was lucrative for a while. I don't know if it's still doing okay, but some people still do it. But my problem is you spend a lot of money on hotels and sleeping because you can't sleep in your truck depending on where you're going. So, and there's no APU. Some people do sleep in their truck and you run your truck all night. So I don't know. But there's a lot of another video, another conversation about hot shot. But some people do it. Some people do good at it. But you really got to have the right setup, I think, for that. So, all right, done rambling. Let's get over here and get some concrete. That's somebody pulling like a small enclosed trailer here, going a little slow, so causing everybody to hit the brakes. We're gonna cruise on by. Hope they get going where and we make some dreams come true for giant concrete pads and all kinds of other stuff. Let's turn our Jenks off, which is on our steering wheel, and get going. Coast is clear, blinkers on, let's go. So we get loaded with about 23, 24 tons, which you just double that for pounds, so 46,000 pounds of Portland cement, and then we bring it back there, and then they take it to the different processing plants and we make the finished product. Right now we gotta get there. Someone's getting pulled over right here. Luckily they used the off ramp. It's another DPS officer and a Charger pulling over a Honda, a little black Honda, but that doesn't mean that they're stopping. They keep going, so hopefully they stop. Or if they haven't noticed that they're being pulled over, I don't know. Yeah, they're turning the other way. The officer's still right behind them. Should probably just stopped on the off ramp there, buddy. Who knows? Either way, let's go get loaded, and yeah. Let's get this hatch open and get it put in there. But this guy, he's just got here, just got his latch open. So we'll wait for him. And one thing I don't like about the way these latches are designed, like they open left to right of the truck. If they opened north and south, front and back, it'd be a little bit easier, because depending on where you line the truck up, sometimes it'll hit the side of that little thing that he's pulling back up, and you have to like either readjust the truck or kind of just let it fall off the side as it goes up. So I don't know why that was designed that way, but whatever. Well, they did it the way they did it, and we're just waiting our turn. Here's a little tug puller for the train. And we have silo number 11 again today, which is the better of the two 1981 TVs. So that makes me happy. Let's go over our little reverse speed bump here. Get over there. Yes, this is the right time of day to come because it's wide open. There's only one truck in front of us there, and he's in 10. Well, we got one in 11, so right before, someone's ripping a lot of oil down there. Ooh. And the day cab that we have, the Freightliner FLD, it is, now that it has boost and the crankcase is pressured a little bit more, we have a leak, pretty big leak in the oil pan gasket. So I ordered a new one of those. I guess there's a gray one and a black one, and most people are saying the gray one's the better, so I ordered a gray one. It was about $50. Like, yeah, it was like $47. Brand new, so of course you want a brand new one. Get that, and I will have to drain all that brand new oil out. I'm gonna try and save some of it and filter it back in, and then put it back in, because it'll also give us a good check on off and anything, any impurities, or we should probably get an oil sample on that. If you don't know what an oil sample is, you can get you send a vial of your oil, like a small jar, to different companies, and they will test it for you, tell you what kind of metals you got in there, how the viscosity's holding up, all that kind of stuff. We should probably do that for this truck. We haven't ran it hard though, is the only thing. We've barely got the thing going, so it's just started having some crankcase pressure because it has a turbo now, so that actually works. So the boost is definitely up. Okay, let's line her up. Get my glasses off. Oh, we overshot a little bit. Let's go back. There we go. That should be good. We'll wait for them to drop it in, and they'll get on our way. Wow, wait to get loaded. Let's check on the Truck Smarter load board, see what we got for the day after 4th of July. Okay, for the day after 4th of July, let's check into Truck Smarter. Completely free app. If you don't have it, please grab it. Very useful tool, especially when the spot market is on regular terms, not in the dumps like it is now. But we still check it out to see from time to time if we're going to get back on there sooner than later. But it's always a slow start after the holiday. 1,600 down to Orlando area, not too bad. Philadelphia for 1,900. Never used stored freight. They're brand new. I've seen them in the last month. And Truck Smart is always adding new brokers like Armstrong. Never heard of them. But you can always make sure you check their factorable credit score. It'll say factorable or not at the bottom, because Truck Smarter also does factoring for 2%, which is the best in the industry. So check them out for that too. It's pretty much an all-in-one stop for everything you need, including fuel discounts. So just definitely sign up with them. Fort Pierce, 1,300. Anderson to Clayton, that's maybe. Pineville, 475. I think that's pretty far out there. Maryland. There's loads out there. Just waiting for them to make sense again. So I'm getting a little high in the deadhead now, but That is for the day after 4th of July, which, like I said, typically takes a while to get going again. Brokers come into the office, so probably by Thursday, Friday, late afternoon, they'll have some stuff that's a little bit better on the load board to look at. So we'll keep waiting around looking at that. In the meantime, rolling down to get some cement. Got a DPS SUV just hanging out over there in the corner, and we're coming to the 95 interchange. I always try to get over in the left lane, even if I slow down the fast lane, hammer lane traffic a little bit, just because this is a really short runway right here. So a lot of people take some time to get up to speed. Come on, Audi, if you want it, you got to go. Stay there? Okay, Audi. There you go. Yeah, like this container he's just getting on, probably heavy as heck. And there you go. And those are the loads. It's still better to do cement these days than it is to run those loads out there. So praying for the economy, praying for the world, praying for everything. And I heard somewhere that the actual 4th of July was the hottest day on record for the U.S. I don't know, like across an average for the whole world. Sorry, not just the U.S. It was like 63 degrees average. So that would like average, I guess, Antarctica as well as Phoenix, Arizona, Death Valley, California. I don't know, but it's Sahara Desert, so that's definitely a sign of global warming. And I know about, when did we go to California? Middle of last month. I was talking about global cooling because it was still nice and chilly. And I think we just got some crazy weather patterns going on, but it was still snow on the Rockies. And yeah, so I don't know, but it's a hot one. Showing 94 today. My oil temp is about 220. My coolant temp's about 190 and 40 psi of oil pressure. Those are the main gauges I look at the most. I also have a gauge for my axle temperature, both of them, and a gauge for my transmission temperature. Those always stay below 200. So if they get above 200 or right next to 200, I kind of watch them a little bit. But other than that, we're cruising pretty happy. The battery's holding good, the amp's holding good, and those are things you're going to have to check for, especially if you go to CDL school. You're going to have to look down at your gauges and give some readouts every now and then, just to show that you keep that in habit, just to not have something creep up on you where your temp gauges flying off the roof and you don't hear anything, you don't see anything until you hear have a hose bust and you got coolant all over your windshield, or your oil pressure's real low and you don't realize that you're hurting your motor. So stuff like that, keep track of, and we will keep track of the temperature and staying on 26 to get home. Well, we're gonna do our usual stop on the way back. Man, somebody, I don't know what happened. It's got the hood up, semi lost air, lost power. Oh, he's got a bunch of fluid leaking everywhere. Got the landing gear down. Is he even in the truck? He's not in the truck, so he might have walked over to the fuel stop. We'll see. I got a Peterbilt coming out. And I'm gonna go, let's let him go first. Give him a little horn, let it go ahead. Now he's clear. Another truck coming. Lots of cars around here. He's empty though. He can get boogieing. Ballard, nice truck, man. All right, Tundra. It's open to the right. Let's go. We gotta swing way out to get past this guy. There we go. T's and P's. I'll see if I see him inside the truck stop, see if I can help it. I don't know what's leaking. Might have lost the clutch, hydraulic line or something, who knows. Alright, let's refresh. And we got another, what, 75 miles? We'll be home. Truck stop, they got some of the nicest little washing machines. This guy's like, hey man, I never thought I'd meet you. Eric, what's up, man?
What's up,
nice
man?
meeting you. And he was leaving, turning back around. I thought I'd go meet this guy. Well, I appreciate it, man. You living in Charleston?
Charleston, going back and forth to Calkins.
Oh, Calkins.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice. Right after bye, man.
Yeah, man, I say, man, I was waiting to meet him. and never got a chance until today.
I appreciate it, man. I always stop here. I love this stop.
Yeah, I always stop here too.
Well,
The
nice.
food is delicious.
Yeah, I'm speaking of that, we'll get some chicken tenders.
Yeah.
Awesome meeting you, bro.
For real. All right.
That's you, man. And there he goes. Take it off. Those containers, man. Stick with it. We can make it through this freight crisis together, brother. Roll easy, man. Nice meeting you, Eric. Woo, that's a nice day cab right there. Got the small excavator. Let's get some food real quick. I just washed my window and let the water sit to get those bugs eaten up. Then I'll clean it off when I get back to it. But yeah, roll easy, Mason. I had to stop and meet you. I appreciate it, man. I really do. So we got our chicken tenders. Awesome meeting you again, Eric. And I didn't see anybody in there. There's another guy that was like doing his complete wiring harness on a Cummins. So that is applaudable to you, man. You can see his old other wiring harness was sitting there. Well, he's got a lot of fluid out, so it might have been cooling. I don't know. But if it was cooling, he probably could have limped it over to at least to the parking lot. So I don't know. Must be something bad. I'm praying for that guy, T's and P's. But yeah, he was doing his whole wiring harness. Had the whole other one, the old one out, and was redoing the whole thing. So man, must have been something bad happened, or some connection somewhere was real bad. Because typically you can just replace a connection or replace the pin, but he went all out. So all right, let's get back on 26, get through Columbia, see when we're taking another load is going to happen, because we're back in full swing after the holiday. So I talked a little bit last night about that weather we got after the fireworks. Looks like that's rolling it again. A little bit of late night. I had a lot of this in Arizona. You would always get the 5 o'clock, like 5:30, 6 o'clock monsoon, they called it. It would just be a change in the weather, sun going down, and you would get this rain for half an hour, 45 minutes, and then it would be gone. Just clean everything up, and then you'd have the whole nice, pretty sunset. It was crazy, but getting some of that over here in South Carolina, so I don't mind it. Cools it down, lets the truck run a little cooler, because it's saying 98 degrees right now on that temperature gauge. And I put the Jakes on. I'm stopping a little bit early because you can see everyone hitting their brake lights up here. Like this guy right here, JDM, slow it down, buddy, slow it down. Because you can see the rain, you can see a sheet of rain up here. Oh, poor guy on a motorcycle got caught. I was hoping I didn't get that yesterday, and I did not, but he looks like he's gonna ride it out and put on the slap in the face rain gear, because that's coming. And yeah, we washed our windshield, but looks like we're gonna get another wash. Here it comes, here it comes. Truck's gonna get a little more clean. There we go. All right, let's get through this. And we're through it. 84 degrees now. We dropped about 10 degrees. It looks like there's not gonna be much more rain up through Greenville area where I'm at. We're almost home, 10 miles, so nice little free wash, and nobody had any problems, so that's all you can ask for. Let's get this trailer to the yard and get back home. Well, she's back home, sweet home, and it's starting to rain a little bit more, so that might mess us up for this week. Getting some loads, but we'll take what we can get. Grateful for the work, and grateful for July. So let's get back home to these kids, let this thing cool down. And we're home. Let's see what these kids are doing, and what T-Dubs is doing. And if the battery is charging on the Hellcats. My goodness, what do we got? Please have, okay, good. 13, it was down to 1.6 volts. Now it's at 13.2 full, so. I just hadn't driven it in a couple weeks, so. Hopefully it'll start now. I was trying to hide from you, Tiki. Yes.
Did you see my remote control hiding up there?
I did not see your remote control hiding up there.
No, he doesn't know where his remote control for his helicopter is.
Oh, I'll find it.
Okay.
Okay.
Where's the
What's up, you two? Minecraft. Are you enjoying summer?
You wanna come and see?
You guys slept pretty good today because you played so much at your friend's house.
Come on, Dad, let's go.
Okay, let's go check it out.
Dad, we made lots of houses.
Yeah, baby.
I
Uh-oh, what are you doing?
here.
You okay, you can put the Among Us up there? You found your Among Us?
Yeah.
Okay, be careful.
That's in the corner.
All right.
You can put it right there.
We'll go check out that and we'll close this video.
Come on, Dad.
Oh my goodness, what do we have?
We're making it really cooler, but like we're working on
Oh, looks pretty cool. You guys been building it together?
it. Yeah.
All right, well, I got HDMI splitters coming, guys, so we can get some of this going better. MacBook's doing great. T-Dubs actually did some IRP stuff on the MacBook today. Yeah, okay. And on that note, God bless you guys, and we will see you
On the next one.